This all is the best new game on Android iOS that has an English version. As we all know, it will be really easy to enjoy the game if the developer launches a game with English. Our team picks new offline games and new online games for my subscribers. Feel free to like this video, sir. Thanks. Top 12 New Best Mobile Games 2023 Android iOS Best Mobile Online Offline Game for Android. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. PUBG. PUBG. This game is a new multiplayer online game where we can invite our friends to join our room and play together. The gameplay is we will compete with 40 online players in real time to reach the end of the finish line. There are 4 stages and we should run as fast as we can. There is an item box we can obtain and it will randomly give the player a weapon to slow down the enemy. PUBG. This game is a new NFT-based game or play-to-earn game for Android iOS. All of the characters are really cute and have fun music. Endless Nightmare 5 Curse. Endless Nightmare 5 Curse. This game has so many successful sequel titles and this one is the newest one. This is an action-adventure RPG open-world game. I really enjoy the graphics being really stunning. The gameplay is we play the male characters by a first-person perspective. We can dash to make a distance from the monster attack, crouch and step behind of them to do a shield attack. Shield attack is also well known as the instant attack. It will be available when the enemy's unbalanced gauge is full and their condition will become vulnerable. Make sure to check some items around and get a new buff by watching the ads freely in a lantern. Upgrading a new skill will help you a lot in your adventure. One of the best new adventure action game RPG on mobile. Rage Knight Luta. Rage Knight Luta. This is a new brand fighting game with a very high score on Play Store, which is 4.8 stars, but less people notice this game. We will get a different mechanism gameplay because it has body cycle, easily like pepper, stone and scissors based game. We will hit the enemy if we win this mechanism. Fill up our energy bars hero to do a special attack. After the match, if you win the game, then take your chance to make your reward bigger by watching the ads. We can do a ranked match or play with friends in multiplayer mode. Be a host or join someone host. There are some playable players who can be obtained. Rogue Slasher. Rogue Slasher is a new game mobile offline action RPG hack and slash with a dungeon base. So, before we get into a higher level dungeon, make sure to prepare your character for better equipment like buy some melee weapon like an axe, hammer, javelin, buy the coin you earn from the dungeon. We also have a secondary weapon which is for a ranged area, it is a bow. But to cast this arrow, it will spend some energy. Then use it wisely because it's a very useful weapon. We were only able to move around in the village. Seriously, this new offline game is very good for a low spec phone. World of Demons. World of Demons. This action RPG offline really gets me on Okami's mobile vibes, especially with the art style. I was really satisfied with the dynamic combat shown, on how fast the combat, the combo attack, the skill slashing and the sound of the sword. This all is really enjoyable. Unfortunately, World of Demons is only available for App Store and Apple Arcade at the moment. Until now, many of the Android fans are still waiting for this game to launch on Android devices. The game size is quite big, but it doesn't matter because you will get a very amazing fight. This action game is good for players who love to play swordman gameplay or samurai game based. Delivery Z-Food Courier. Delivery Z-Food Courier. Such a very simple offline game. We only need to deliver some food to a citizen. But be careful, sometimes the enemy or the zombie will come after us in a multiple number. Just hit them all or use a run button to make a distance. At a certain point, we will find some boxes that are full of rewards. Just have a look around to obtain it. At the beginning, you can pick one protagonist player from 2 selections. The game size is very small, just 98 MB. You will get an open world game survival. Battlezone PVP. Battlezone PVP FPS shooter. This offline game FPS has very good quality graphic and amazing control. On the setting, you can make an auto-aim or auto-shooting to make you play easier. The main goal is we should reach the highest score in a limited time. Every time you are killed by the enemy's team, you can change the loadout, weapon and other preparation before you respawn on your safety base. Even when we play with a bot or AI, the level of their aiming is really sharp on the target, so make sure you can avoid it. One of the best new offline games, FPS shooter games on Android iOS. Shadow Fight Shades. Shadow Fight Shades. This new fighting game is made by a famous game developer in a fighting genre game, which is Neki. I think they want to make this game Shadow Fight Shades as the successor of the Shadow Fight 2, but the graphic has been optimized especially with the background visual, and also this game has a slow motion while there is a special action. When we clear some fight, we will get abilities to extract your power. All of the characters are just like shadows, but have different weapons like claws and swords. Project Drift 2.0. Project Drift 2.0. This is a new game offline and online. We can play it offline and explore the forest and town by ourselves. Upgrade and modify your car like a front bumper or back bumper by using a gold. You can create a host room and join someone's room to play in multiplayer mode. We can hit the object around, but when we hit someone's car, it will be untouchable. Playing this new game on your low spec phone is really good. I am pretty sure about it. Rise from Disaster. Rise from Disaster. We need a new RPG game like this. This game suddenly shows up with an English version, and all players can enjoy the game because it can be easily understood. The gameplay of this action RPG is we play as the female characters that our main goal is to kill the mutant. This action RPG is totally no autoplay. If you lost your destination, then just click the main quest to know the next journey. It's pretty easy though. When we are in combat, using a dash will consume energy. No stamina needed if we release our skill. Just wait until the cooldown finishes. Meta World My City. Meta World My City. I was a player of Let's Get Rich. I was spending a ton of hours on this game. And when I see they launch the next sequel of Let's Get Rich and become the Meta World My City, oh my god, I'm super excited to play it soon. Look at how the graphic improvement is beyond of our imagination. It's because this new game will be available for many platforms, which are PC, Android, and iOS. The gameplay is we can get a dice card and character skill. Dress up your character based on the fashion you like the most. This game is developed by Netmarble Company. Ace Racer. Ace Racer. This new game racing is one of the best pioneers of the next-gen graphic level that combines with a futuristic design of the tracking arena and car customization. The game has a rich features that we can do in-game. Knowing your power by competing with another car that comes from all over the world. If you want to play with your friends, it is possible by inviting them into your room. I'm pretty sure it will blow your mind so much.